Khaimo ahaje khashimo shwa abahai yom shwa kuaka kwa ti emkwebi kwa amdi shosha ku ngom kona hukong za hom ka za ha ma chi ku.
What I know about him is just he's a lovely man. He's a kind man.
Ko kwa za horme chi khango amwana thameka ka chi ana ha hore o ho chi chi to e.
That is what we have been fighting with the government, say that give us a chance to go back and live.
Roy Sesana is an 80-year-old San or Bushman activist in Botswana, a landlocked neighbor of South Africa. The San, or Bushmen as they are also known, are the original inhabitants of the Southern African region. And today, they're less than 90,000 in total, half of them living in Botswana.
Khaimo ahaje khashimo shwa abahai yom shwa jano chiko kwa shau kashimwa oshka achuchi chukwa meka chiko ngaka hawa hago adzirazi tun khaje ke.
Some Bushmen have gone hunting for different experiences or better lives outside their native environment. Roy was no different when he was a young man.
What
I know about him is just he's a lovely man. He's a kind man. If you can like offend him, because this is what he has gone through a lot of things.
Mine is tata nambu kokiyako. Asia zahu ahaji anangwe jaha ana. Jito me tsikona chiweshira mo jiko kya mogawim dikango shua. Jiko wangi tako jiki is a mine ako 54 ka. Kwa shimola hake.
Roy eventually got homesick and decided to return to the CKGR.
Jihajingwa oshio kwa ketera kwana shina jiba salina ana kuna tamea.
Traditionally, the Bushmen were hunters and gatherers, living a nomadic lifestyle in harmony with nature. Bushmen have few possessions and even fewer clothes. Their way of life is hard to understand for modern societies who value possessions and measure civilization in terms of cars, fast food restaurants, and indoor plumbing.
On the one hand, you want to say, all right, well, we can provide them with the benefits of a modern education system, modern hospitals, and so on. But are those things really benefits for people who've managed to survive successfully for at least 40,000 years in the desert? And in the 1960s, when anthropologists on their sort of health and their diet, They had a better diet and health than most Americans did in the 1960s already. So what is it that we're actually going to provide them with?
Baba nam am hom ka tsang hai anguna urutsi kuma aka tsaya kaya stabitsari ire komtse tarago ayum ka chennam ngoma chichi khe ugama hayum aba gama.
Over the past 400 years, the Bantu-speaking people began to expand across southern Africa from further north, coming into some conflict with Bushmen. This conflict began to sharpen over the past 60 or 70 years as Botswana began to implement its own policies.
There is a major clash between the San and the government in that the San occupy land that was in central Kalahari, which is a game reserve, which has a number of prospects for diamond mining and for other things. And the government, along with national corporations, would like to exploit that area.
The new government tried to persuade the Bushmen to switch from hunter-gathering to farming, with little success. Most Bushmen are proud of their hunter-gatherer culture and wish to preserve their traditional way of life. Roy belongs to a group of Bushmen known as the Kua. For thousands of years, they have lived in an area that the colonial government in 1961 proclaimed Central Kalahari Game Reserve, or the CKGR. The CKGR is the world's second largest protected area, and the government has banned hunting there. Preventing the Bushmen from hunting is to stop them from sustaining themselves in their traditional manner, as they have done for the past 20,000 years. The hunting ban, designed to bring tourism dollars to Botswana, is the major source of conflict between the Bushmen and the government of Botswana. The Bushmen hunt for the pot, taking small antelope, even birds, to sustain themselves without harming the ecosystem they live in. They have existed alongside the elephants and lions that tourists come to see without thinning their numbers.
The first thing to know is that the San are autochthonous peoples. That is to say, they're peoples who've always been here. So they're the first people. Right? They've been in Botswana, Namibia, Southern Africa long before anyone else arrived. And for most of the time, they practiced a hunting and gathering way of life.
I started really knowing and coming close to Roy in 1987. So I kind of got interested on what he was saying when he have a crowd and he was talking to the people. He was much talking about human rights and Central Kalahari Game Reserve as his home. So from there, I started knowing him. And then I understood that he's also related to me. He's my uncle. Roy used to say, only talk about the Central Kalahari Game Reserve, talk much about culture, the importance of home.
Ahai Botswana shuana haka. Ite khatele la hai. Aji ki kwangem kamka ite ko kwa he asia ngai tronko ita kwa itango ajum. Jano Botswana si kua hana por kwanyele tsakan kor khanoka ita tuan si kuita ko ji ku jomha ari ko khanena.
Roy's role in the community is enhanced by his knowledge of plants. He is a medicine man, a healer. Because of some of their traditional ceremonies, some in the West might doubt his credentials. But he knows his herbs, as well as his ceremonial dances.
By the time when I met him, I used to know that he's a healer. We, the Kua people, we believe in ancestors. And as ancestors, for you to communicate with ancestors is when you are a healer. So Roy was a healer. So he's been playing this role of leadership, not only because of the struggle of the CKGR, but even from healing. You know, when you're a healer, you are the one who links the community with the ancestor. If someone is sick, or if maybe we want rain, we have to dance for the rain. The healers are the people which have to talk with the ancestors to give us what we want. So Roy has been playing this role as a healer. He's been healing, he's been dancing for rains and all those things. Yes, I know that he's used to show me some roots, which we drink, and show me this one, you can heal this with this. So he has been playing a very important part in the life of his community.
Being hunter-gatherers, you have to acquire an intimate knowledge of the plants and the animals around you, because that's how you survive. And the San are masters at knowing what plants do. So they use various plants for poison. They use various plants such as Phania distichia, to wrap up bodies.
Konana koka simula ngom ajema first plus mo khato koka jika kuya khwa politiki akuta kwa
The first people of the Kalahari, or FPK, were formed in 1992 to fight for Bushman rights of the Insan that had been forcibly resettled to the town of New Kade outside the CKGR. Roy became the chairman in 1995 and has led many of the fights against the government. In 1997, Jumanda's father sent him to work with Roy.
So since that time, I kind of getting close to Roy and ask him questions. And then he keeps on explaining this to me, and then I understood what Roy wanted. If you go all over the country, only because of Roy, a lot of the Kua people understand that they have got rights. They understand that they should be respected. So nowadays they can stand up themselves. He's not an easily cheated man. I know that you have gone with him. There have been a lot of people, a lot of government officials, a lot of people trying to bribe him, trying to make him to go out from that, but he stands still on what he wants.
Perhaps the real reason the government wants the Bushmen out of the Kalahari is because there are powerful mining and tourism interests at stake. Botswana faces controversy over mining because of a global campaign that says they are blood diamonds extracted at the cost of relocation of the Bushmen.
They've been secretly passing out exploration rights to any mining company that are really interested without proper public consultation, without telling the San tribe or even the local Botswana people, listen guys, we want to mine here, we're going to give these guys exploration rights to go and explore and see what we have. They've actually been, for the last 12, 14 years, just been handing out these mining rights like lollipops.
Loni Prince Lou writes for the Sunday Times in South Africa, and her area of expertise is mining.
In this case, what they are considering now is gas mining and also coal bed methane mining. For that you need, there are different ways to do it, but one of the ways are fracking. Fracking is generally seen as quite detrimental to the environment if things go wrong. The area where they want to mine in Botswana is quite water scarce, so that's one of the bigger problems there. If things go wrong, those water basins can literally disappear.
That is what we have been fighting with the government, say that give us a chance to go back and live onto a surrounding which we really like and what we know. And government is pushing us out. The surprising thing is that now the government is kicking its own population of the country and giving that to foreign companies to come and do business, in which at the end of the day is destroy everything which we've been living on and giving it to some people which we don't know. And then we don't know how many years it's going to take for that fracking, and when they leave, then the environment itself is damaged. There's no how it can be rehabilitated.
The government has continually denied the allegations made by the Bushmen and NGOs that are fighting for Bushman rights. The evictions began in 1997 with the resettlement, allegedly with their consent, of a group of Bushmen in the town of New Kade, just outside the game reserve. Government policy said it could not provide infrastructure and services within the reserve, nor could they pre-game reserve with the Bushmen living there. While the government claimed the Bushmen wanted to become agriculturalists, raising crops and tending livestock, the Bushmen protested otherwise, saying they had to adjust to difficult conditions in New Kade. Five years later, in 2002, the government evicted more Bushmen from the reserve, sealed their borehole, and refused to allow them to use it again, even at their own expense. Bushmen had to travel 400 kilometers to collect water and faced arrest if they hunted.
Chirikangoma chika horme ngi kwa kwa chitanzi ngojo akwa koka kabatan queen a horme khaimngomwa kuaka kwa ti emkhwebe kwa amdi shosha ku ngom kona khu ko tsa hom ka tsa ha ma chiku.
Roy has appealed to human rights organizations, journalists, and sympathetic lawmakers in the Botswana government. But the San are not savvy in the ways of modern activism. Roy was joined by some other bushmen to deliver food and water to relatives in court. They were confronted by security officers and a conflict followed.
Waiting for the chance. So they're still waiting for the chance.
a khoa tuka kweka hore hwe jiwe me tsam ku eko kwa tsike tame ko tya khao a shi a tya lori wa khaya twa a tya raitika feishika tya kam tye tsaya kwe ke kwa tutu robo bulletin ka ke kwa koi lori sha kwa koi tye eko tya khaya twa a tya haka aja kam che trai le SG ngia wa ko wa buchinka kya ya kwa ha ta ja ji khaba ko ko ja ko jenga kuto toko ko kwa tsao en wa ha se skipara se sia tsao hore me.
The hunt for justice began after this incident. The first people of the Kalahari responded by taking the government to court. The case attracted international attention. A year later, on 13th December 2006, the Botswana High Court ruled that the evictions had been unlawful and unconstitutional. It ruled that the government's refusal to issue hunting permits to bushmen was also unlawful. The court also found that they had been forcibly and wrongly deprived of their possessions.
Of the land which they had lawfully occupied in their settlements in the CKGR.
There's been 3 court battles already, and they've been trying to stay on that land, and they won all 3 court battles. If there's tourism, they can't hunt because the government wants those animals there, and if they're mining, the water source is in danger, and that's why the San people are really trying to fight this in court and trying to keep that land. But it's going to become more difficult for them to actually retain that land because government wants it so badly.
In 2007, 7 bushmen were arrested in the CKGR for hunting without permits. After another round of court battles, on 27th January 2011, the bushmen won an appeal against the government in the Botswana High Court. The judge decreed the government had been guilty of degrading treatment, described the case as a harrowing story of human suffering and despair, and awarded costs against the government. On 23rd May 2013, the NGO Survival International reported that some 600 bushmen were to be evicted to create a wildlife corridor. By the time the court ruled in the bushmen's favor, more than 71 bushmen had been resettled. The battle continues to rage. It is hard for the bushmen to travel the long distance between the courts and their homeland. In the remote KGR, accessible only by 4x4s and tough conditions, the Bushmen are the only people who can survive on the land alone. They are isolated, remote from civilization, and wish to remain that way. But the government has other ideas.
I feel strongly believe the battle is won and we are going to win it. We have won about 3 cases onto this issue. And then, even though the government is not respecting, but with the court of law, what is the use of the judge? Why do we have judges? Why do we have courts? To my understanding, it's trying to solve disputes between 2 parties. So if the court have made a decision on that, one party should respect it.
It's been a very long 35-year hunt for justice for Roy. He has been harassed, beaten, and threatened during his struggle to stay on his ancestral lands. His knowledge, wisdom, and cunning will certainly ensure an epic battle.